Hello YouTube, this is William. Welcome to another 2-week look ahead or update, what do you want to call it. Most of these videos is about the next 2 weeks, but every once in a while I'll give you a little tidbit of what I'm looking at as far as beyond that. But for the most part, we're looking at the next 2 weeks, okay? Before we get into what's in the works, well, this is kind of in the works, but they'll be ordered later on, okay? They're in field trials right now. I'll put pictures up of different knives, and people don't read the listing. They just say, where can I buy? Where can I buy? They're still in field trials, these knives. So you can't buy them yet. But if you subscribe to this channel and click the bell, then you can stay updated when videos are posted, and you will not miss out when they do come available to pre-order. Right now they're in field trials, okay? So that means the design may change slightly. There's a lot of things that could happen between now and they're ready for first runs, okay? So these two here, the Master Skinner and the Junior Skinner, is in field trials right now. If you're part of my social media, then you've seen some little video, maybe some pictures and things that's dropped from the guys that's in field trials with those right now. Just kind of giving you an idea. Tim Roper, the meat trapper, posted some pictures yesterday of him taking a backstrap out of a wild hog that he had trapped. So so far they're looking very good. So we're gonna keep the trials going. I think Trapper Dan has got a beaver or two with the little Junior Skinner. That's his favorite design. The larger blade, I think, is for animals a little bit larger than what he's typically skins out, but that's okay. I think the Junior Skinner is a good small to medium knife, and from the large Skinners from medium to large game. But again, it depends on how you want to use the knife. So you can't pigeonhole these knives. Just because it says Skinner doesn't mean that's the only thing it can do, okay? These knives will perform very well in woodcraft and firecraft and everything else, because it's a Scandi into a saber. So anyway, those two are in field trials. I have one that's sort of that I am doing. It's the Field Boss. Put a little jimping up here just to kind of testing it out myself. I don't have anybody that's actually doing field trials with this. I'm just kind of doing it on my own because I think it's a phenomenal count knife. I really do. I want to kind of spread the releases out a little bit. Right now I've got 4 knives that is listed for pre-order at greatnorthernknives.com. If you go to greatnorthernknives.com, click on the little orange deal on the screen. Okay, getting ahead of myself. All right, I'm trying to get too much in here in too short a time. If you go to greatnorthernknives.com, click on the WC logo. It'll take you to a screen, and it'll be a large orange dot in the screen that said pre-order. Click on that, and it'll take you to a pre-order page, and you'll see a second run. The first run's already sold out, so he ordered a second run of Master Trappers. There's a limited run on that. He ordered 25, so they're going quick too. So if you want one and missed out on first runs, you might want to run over there and get you one on order. We're looking at probably fabricating those knives, the Master Trapper, the Taskmaster, the Master Sloyd, and the Master Carver. All of those will be fabricated and handled probably mid to late summer time frame is what we're projecting right now. If you missed out on the heads up video, how this is working is all the knives that are sent to Great Northern Knives, they're putting the handles on according to my designs. So I'm doing the blades here. I'm water jetting the blades. I'm heat treating. I'm grinding, laser etching, everything. You get a blade that is ready for a handle to be set. and I send that to Great Northern, and they set the handles and shape the handles according to my designs, okay? So anything that's ordered through their store, that's how that works. It speeds up the process, gets me behind the grinder, grinding blades instead of trying to set handles and all this other stuff, okay? So it speeds up the process for all of us. Hopefully we can get through this year and get all the back orders done, and then we can streamline this and get you knives a lot quicker, okay? That's the goals. All right, so if you're kind of interested in that, then there was a video done a couple of videos back that explains all that, okay? Another knife that is going to be coming out soon is a skeleton version that is the same handle size and everything as the Slick. It's just it has a different blade shape. And kind of give you an idea of the difference. That's the Slick on top. See, it's got a little bit more of a bedding, and on the bottom it's more of a point. They will come as an acid stone wash, just like so, okay? So that's one that we're looking at. We're looking at possibly doing aftermarket scales for this that you can buy and set later if you wanted to, or you can just buy the skeleton knife. There's a lot of things that's being discussed and thought about here, because you can't do Kydex because it's just too difficult to do Kydex, because if you do set the Kydex to a skeleton knife, you can't put a handle on it. Otherwise the Kydex don't work. Or even if you put paracord or bank line or whatever, wrap the handle with it, the Kydex won't work. So what we're looking at possibly is doing some type of little leather pouch. So when you do the pouch, then the leather is malleable when you get it wet, so you can kind of wet form it to the handle that you choose, either the micarta handle or the paracord handle. That's aftermarket that you can order through Great Northern Knives. That's what we're talking right now. So, and it will have a snap on it, so it doesn't matter what handle style that you choose, it will work. Even if you want to take the scales off and still use it as a skeleton knife, and the leather is fitted for one with a handle, so it's a little loose, it's going to have a flap on it so that the blade doesn't come out. So anyway, that's one thing that Jeff and I are discussing, is doing something like that from his leather shop, okay? So that is the Master Companion, and it's basically the Slick in the skeleton form with aftermarket scales options. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing with the Slick and probably calling it the Slick 2, okay? So there's in both of them will come with this acid, this is AEBL stainless steel, acid etched or acid stone wash, okay? Which is a very nice finish for that. Also another skeleton set that is being field tried is called the Master Survivor. And this is it with a bow drill divot. We're looking at aftermarket scales on it as well with paracord wrap. We're thinking about either leaving the bow drill divot there or taking it out and leaving that as a cavity. So if you wrapped it, you could put a little survival kit in there, like I've showed in a video a few videos back. If you haven't been watching my videos, folks, you need to go back and look, because there is a lot of interesting stuff that's coming out from WC Knives, okay? So there's a lot of things in work. So I encourage you to go back and look through all the videos that's been published here in the last 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. But anyway, Master Survivor, and these are being field tested by some professional survival instructors. Tony Powers is one, Matt Mercer is one. All these have been through the Dave Canterbury School, the Pathfinder School. They're well known in the industry, and also Snowwalker Bushcraft, Brian is also doing some field trials on this as well. He's well known in the field as well. So professional survival instructors are putting these knives through the paces to make sure that this is what it's supposed to be, okay? So I don't want to throw something out on the market just because it looks cool. I've never done that. I don't intend to start now. I want professionals, whatever my design intent is, professionals to look at it, use it, try it out in the field in real world situations and see how well it does before we take it to you guys, okay? All right, so that's what's in the works right now. And that is what's coming very soon. I think the next one that's going to be released is probably the Field Boss. Then after that, we're probably looking at some skeleton knives, maybe the Master Companion. We're just trying to dial in some handle scale options and make sure that the holes and all that other good stuff is right as far as sizing. And then we'll probably release the Skinners first part of summer as a pre-order and do fabrication and get those shipped to you before hunting season. Okay, Master Survivor will probably release mid to late summer, and it'll probably be a 3 to 4 or 5 months fabrication time. Okay, so they will probably be pre-ordered mid to late summer and shipped out before Christmas sometime is what the goals are. Okay, now these are not committed promises to you. This is what we see right now as far as what is going on and what is on the books. Okay, things happen, so you make plans, but you gotta understand that things do change and people get sick and just a lot of things happen. Okay, all right, so that's what's coming up. That's exciting new stuff. All right, let's get to talking about what's going on right now. All right, and again, all of these knives are going to be fabricated as they're ordered. Okay, everything I do as far as build is in sequence, and this is all the ones that's been ordered, okay, from my website. All right, so they're being done in the order or sequence that they were ordered. All right, right now, if you see the little stars, that's the ones that I'll show you in the grind room. I've got pre-grinds done. They're pretty close to being handle set. They will be shipped out either this week or first part of next week. Okay, so your orders 2163 through 2176 will be shipped out either this week or the beginning of next week. Okay, I've got heat treated 2177 through 2188, and they will be shipped out right after that. Okay, then I'll start heat treating 2190 through whatever I can get for the next 15 or 20. Some of these orders have 5 and 6 knives each. Okay, so we're trying to get 10 to 15 a week out. Okay, as far as what's on order here. Now on Great Northern Knives, this is their list. Okay, and I have shipped to them through 7/15 has been shipped. See the line through it? Through 7/15 has been shipped, with the exception of the Slick 703 and 688, and they will be shipped in the next shipment. They're being I'm grinding those right now, getting those blades ready to ship to them to set handles. Okay, and also there's one here, the Master Sportsman. The Master Sportsman 569, if that's the one you have on order, will not be shipped till after the first runs that were ordered through me are shipped. And they have not come up on this list yet. Okay, so once those are done, then I will ship out the Master Sportsman that you ordered through Great Northern Knives. The ones that was ordered through me are first runs. They come first. Then the ones that went through a dealer at that time were just production runs. Okay? All right. What I have on the wall in the grind room is 716 through 740. Okay? And all of those are getting prepped. They're all heat treated. The only thing I need to do is do the grinds on them, do the laser, final polish and all that, and get those shipped to Great Northern. So the plan is to get through 740 shipped to Great Northern by next week, okay? The end of next week. All right, so that's the goals. Next 2 weeks is to get through 740 at Great Northern Knives done, ship out, orders done through my website through 2176, and as many more as I can in the next 2 weeks, but at least get 2170 through 2176 done and shipped out. Northern Woodsman Elite, they've got all of their orders, the December of 2021 order and the March of 2022 order has been heat treated, and they're prepped ready for handles. So we'll start getting the handle set on those, and they'll be split up in 2 different shipments, at least 2, maybe 3, and we'll get something started on them. They probably won't ship out for another 3 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks for their first shipment to go out, okay? And then we'll get them their second shipment out as soon after that, probably 3 to 4 weeks after that, okay? All right, I think you're up to date. That is what is going on. If you have any questions, list them in the comments. But there are 4 models that is up for pre-order first runs and second runs on the Master Trapper at GreatNorthernKnives.com right now under my WC Logo pre-order web page, okay? Go to the WC Logo, click on it. Go to the little orange dot that says pre-order, click on that, and you'll see the listings there. Also, they are prepping the website to take orders for a production run of field lures. People have been asking about the field lure when they can order that again, okay? So it should be up on their website any day now. So call them and see if they have an estimated time of when that's going to be ready. I think they're working on that today, in fact, so you might want to check with them this afternoon. It may be up on their website for a pre-order or an order, and that will be done probably in about 5 to 6 weeks, okay, or months, I mean. I wish I could get it 6 weeks, but 5 to 6 months. It will be after the first runs are done, okay? Again, whatever was ordered, they will be done in sequence of how they were ordered, okay? So the priority will be first runs of field lures to get those out before these production runs are done. All right, but at least you get on the books and you'll know that you have a knife coming, okay, with the pricing of today, because who knows what tomorrow brings. If anything taught us in 2020, nothing is certain, okay? I mean, material prices has been all over the place. They settled down a little bit, but you never know. With all these balloons and stuff that's going on, who knows what's going on. Anyway, we're going to keep plugging on. We're going to keep grinding, keep hammering on it. All right. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are phenomenal. I couldn't do this without you, and I thank you so much for allowing me to live my dream. And until the next one, you guys get in the backyard with a little stick. Be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. Oh, I was going to take you to the grind room. I was going to tell you that. Oh, let's not sign off yet. You got to look at this beautiful, dirty grind room. Let's see what's on the wall. Almost forgot. All right, see the wall? All of that's what's in works. Okay, so this is 2163. All these are ground. The grinds have started. I got a couple of the RSTs that was in that on those orders. But those are going to be handled and shipped out either this week or early next week, okay? And then all of these are Great Northern. This is just some of them. I got some of our Nitro V's. It's in heat treat right now through 740, okay? And then this is part of the Northern Woodsman Elite. See the NWE. Got to get those pre-ground before I set handles on those. And here's the rest of them. Here's one that's got an ironwood scales with black liner, orange touch, Sportsman's Choice, some Model 1s, some Alaskan buoys, a couple of hog's tooth, So that's what's in the works. All right. Okay. Now, you guys take care. We'll catch you guys again very soon. And don't forget the Plenty Band-Aids and lots of knives.